Okay, great. And now we're on to the red, the
Pinot Noir there.
It's a beautiful color.
Yeah, difficult to get good color with Pinot Noir. And I give it a strange definition. I call it a white wine grape variety that only makes reds under very special conditions.
Well, you're going to have to explain that.
I'm going to explain it because in the traditional production world of Pinot Noir, the largest plantings in France would be in Champagne. And 70% of most French Champagne constitutes with a blend of Pinot Noir. But it's only the clear white juice because the only color in the grapes is in the skins, not in the juice.
Right.
So for the Champagne, the grapes are picked quite early, underripe, and then the clear juice is pressed out.
Right.
So there's not much color in it, and it gets through as a white wine as the base for Champagne. But 200 kilometers away, you have Burgundy, which is the home of true red wine, Pinot Noir. And 600 years ago, the Duke Philip of Burgundy, which was a larger area than the country of France, it proclaimed that no other grape variety would be planted in that part of the world. So strong was his belief in the devil. No, I'm just joking. But so strong was his belief in this grape variety, and that has remained such to this point today. But what's particularly interesting about Burgundy is that only 2% of Burgundy has the classification of Grand Cru, and only 10% has the classification of Premier Cru.
Really?
So historically, they have said only 2% are able to produce magnificent wines with really deep color. And the 10% that's Premier Cru is regarded also in a very high category. So they how they got it right amongst the producers, I don't know, but they've got more than that would be more than 80% of what they regard as village wines.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a taste. Why don't you talk us through what we're going to taste here?
Yeah, Pinot Noir is traditionally described as having the fruits of the forest, dark fruits, sometimes the smell of forest floor, a little bit of earthy smells, etc. It does not have a very strong defining personality in the sense where you get with a Cabernet Sauvignon, where you get quite a grassy character, etc. So it's fairly neutral but very floral, and we're looking at the structure of the wine. You'll never find a Pinot Noir with really intense color, and it said you should be able to see your thumb through the wine.
Okay, and we can?
If you can't, it's not Pinot Noir, or it's had other wines blended with it.
That's a good tip.
A good tip, yeah. It hasn't, in its own makeup, it doesn't have those extracts of color that you'll get from Cabernet, Merlot, Pinotage, Shiraz,
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Definitely get those ripe fruits, forest fruits coming through.
It's still carrying some of the wood tone from the barrel.
Yeah.
And that, after about 3 or 4 years, integrates and that starts changing,
Now, is this something you would age in the bottle?
Oh, yes. No, this you can... Ideally, I think 7 years would be a very good point. But
who can wait that long?
We've got to accept that modern society doesn't wait that long. So it's important I've got to prepare the wine that it's also very acceptable when it's released into the market,